Hello everyone, and this video is to explain a bit about my approach on line lock systems or lock bar systems. This is primarily a bolster lock since it has scales. It's not a liner lock because this bolster area is a piece of the lock bar. So it's if it had been not milled out this area for scale material, it would be a frame lock with hidden lock bar, even though the material of the lock bar and the bolster is the same. The way I do that, this was an auction knife, by the way, so I just use this to explain about this lock system. If you have a knife from me in the future that have a little slot here, you can see it's a little over travel cut there. That's because when I make this kind of lock bar locking knife, I must do a horizontal cut with a sliding saw first. So I use a big saw like this, and it's very thin, and that is cut in this way. And to explain that, why I have to over travel is because if I try to use a smaller wheel, I couldn't reach in enough. And remember, I work only with basic tools. The most advanced tool I have is a bench mill, and the rest of my equipment is either modified or made by me. So I am an old school maker. I do all inside the house. I just buy material in bar stocks and plates. Yeah, and so continue on the lock. This big saw allows me to get enough inside, and because it's big enough, I don't hit my liner, because if it was too small I would rub against my liner from center on the blade or the saw. And for me this is the only way I can do this lock, and in my opinion it actually become a signature of my approach on bolster locks knives or frame lock. I'm planning also doing a frame lock with a hidden lock bar. It's not more complicated, it's just that the cut needs to be, of course, a bigger cut, and I have to change to smaller wheel at the end in the back, and it's just more time consuming doing a frame lock base type out of this. I call this from the day one. It's been almost a year soon with this approach. I have talked to Michael Walker and the big makers, experienced makers, the community, and it's gone a while, and I have shared a lot of photos, customers shared, and I'm pretty sure now that I'm alone or the first to do this. So it's become a big thing for me to have something for myself, and I'm open, so if people want to use it, I'm okay with that. It's just I give credit for things that I get inspiration or influence from. It goes both ways, so that is that. Other than that, this is a blade, Dalma steel blade, Björkman twist, by the way. A very nice pattern on this one. The best yet, I think. The pattern is awesome and the finish came out really nice. And a little unique pocket clip. I don't have same pocket clips on the knives. I like to do different styles on the few I've done. I will continue with more of that. It's not an integral knife. This is spines, liners. It's just my signature. I like to leave a clean back on most of my knives. If customer wants file work, that's okay, or something else, but this is the standard. I want to show my tolerances. So the goal is always to get it to look like one piece. And believe me, it's hard work underway in a lot of different processes to achieve that. Especially when I don't own a surface grinder. I do everything by hand on glass boards and marble boards and yeah, sanding paper by hand. Also finally got my signatures in my knives. Not easy to see here, but maybe yeah, you can see it in there. There. And you understand what it says, so I think it's not that bad. So that's that about the Hovinbolsterlock, and that was, I call it, Hovinbolsterlock. You can call it hidden bolsterlock or what you want, but for me I call it Hovinbolsterlock. Not easy to get an action video on this distance, but it's fast. I like to have my detents stiff, or I can tune them to what the customer wants. Either way works for me, just that people get what I want. And it's no oil in it yet, so, or else it would drop more easy. Okay, thank you for watching, and I will start posting more videos here on YouTube. My old account went south way or something, so starting on new videos and new channel. I'm mostly active on Instagram, but I will post some progress here also when I have new stuff coming up. Thank you again for watching. Goodbye.